Morning. It is 2 days post show, and we are up 17 pounds. Woke up this morning 207 pounds. I was 190 show day. Yeah, a little bit of weight, but most of it's just water and carbs. I still have a crazy amount of vascularity when I get a pump, and a crazy amount of striations when I get a pump. Just the abs are they're slowly disappearing. Like, I'll be like full on gut, but then I'll have like veins going up a gut, and it's funny. But I guess I'm kind of just gonna be going over like my thoughts post show about everything that happened, and how it went, what's next, and kind of what my plan is. But I'm about to head to go get blood work done, and record a little bit of a full day of eating for you guys as well, because we are already back on the grind, already back to weighing out everything, and I like doing that. It's nice. Like, it was weird not weighing anything out for 2 days, but we're back to weighing everything out, back to fitting the macros, and yeah. Alright, just made not all the meals for the day, but all the meals that I'm gonna need while I'm out. But we're bulking. We're right back into it. Got some nice judges' feedback. They said that I was lacking in my lower lats and in the overall thickness in my back, and then they said that I need to work on my conditioning as well, which is pretty much just how lean you get, which is kind of a given. It was a really rushed prep. I didn't get as lean as even I wanted to for a physique show, which makes sense. And if I had another couple weeks, I would have gotten leaner, but that's just, how it went. But other than that, they said that I could have a national level physique, which is insane. Like it's such a cool thing to hear from like a professional IFBB judge that I have a national level physique. Like, I have one. Like, and that to me is crazy. And the fact that he was saying that they're saying more of this so that I'm built for classic physique, which is the physique category that I want to be in anyway. And all I have to do is put on some more size, just overall, like 15 more pounds of muscle before I can do a classic show. Like, that's the goal. That's what we're gonna do, Here comes 240. 240 psi. Yeah, so right back on the bulk. It's not gonna be nothing crazy. It's gonna be a lean bulk. Especially just bouncing back right after the show. Calories are gonna be anywhere between 3,100 and 3,400. I'm gonna try to closer to 31, 32. And then weekends is where I get to kind of cut out the rice or cut out the cream of wheat and have some sweets instead. So I'm limiting myself to the weekend, and everything else is going to be weighed out nice and perfect. Today we have this for breakfast: protein oats, 98 grams of protein oats with a scoop of protein powder, then 70 grams of mango. And then first meal is probably this chicken with 70 grams of peas with 2 scoops of cream of wheat, because we don't have rice right now. Need to go get rice, but this is part of it anyway, and it actually is better because it lowers the amount of sugars, and the carbs is pretty much the same, if not more so. So 2 packets cream of wheat with meal 1, and then have a post-workout shake, just 1 scoop of protein. And then meal number 2 or 3 is again 7 ounces of beef. This is 7 ounces of chicken, 70 grams of peas, and then two packets cream of wheat. So these are the first 3 meals of the day, 1, 2, 3, along with the protein shake, and then we're gonna come back and have pretty much these 2 meals again. But for this bulk, the macros are gonna be roughly around 260 to 270 grams of protein, 390 to 400 grams of carbs, and 60 to 70 grams of fat. And try to keep it under 70, under 80, which this meal program provides. So we're just gonna stick to it. You know, this is a marathon, not a sprint. I did a show. I loved it. I loved every second of it. I got feedback that I really liked hearing, and now we gotta put our head down, do the same work again, grind it out. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm motivated, but that doesn't matter because I'm gonna lose that motivation in a couple months, if not a couple weeks, and then from that point again, it's just purely discipline, which I also kind of barely have. This is more of an addiction than anything else, but yeah, there's not too much else besides that. But I'm gonna go ahead to go get blood work done, and then today is leg day. I don't think I'm gonna film that. I'm just gonna try to focus on the workout. But do have a new program though. I'll go over that. So the new program is gonna be quad focused leg day, arms, hamstring focused leg day, chest with buys, back with tries, and then shoulders with abs. So it's gonna be like a 3-day on, 1 day off thing, but then my 1 day off at the end of the week is gonna be my shoulders and abs day, because that's pretty much a rest day at this point. You know, like it's just shoulders and abs. So quad, arms, hamstring, rest, chest, back, shoulders with abs. Or like I'll throw in a rest whenever I feel like I need it instead. So that's gonna be the split for at least the first like 12 weeks of the bulk, so for the first 3 months. And we're gonna see how it goes and adjust it as needed. Alright guys, meal number 4 is same thing as the first one. 7 ounces chicken, or is that 6 or 7? Yeah, 7. 70 grams of peas and 2 cups of cinnamon cream of wheat. The workouts and everything went good. I went and got blood work done and then did 20 minutes of fasted cardio. I'm going to be doing 20 minutes of fasted 5 days a week, just to help try to stay leaner during this beginning of the off season. And after that I ate the oats, and then I did a forearm workout, came back, ate my second meal of the day, went and had a shoulder workout, and then came and had my third meal of the day. So this is going to be my 4th one, and then I had the scoop of protein powder after the workout as well. So one more meal after this, and then that's pretty much it. Alright, 5th final meal of the day is pretty much the same as it's exactly the same as the other one. 2 packets cinnamon cream of wheat, 6 ounces chicken, and 70 grams of peas. But I measured my chicken and my beef wrong earlier. I think I measured it for 7 ounces instead of 6 because I'm dumb, but same difference, just add a little bit extra protein today. But with rice instead of cream of wheat, it's 270 grams of protein, 390 grams of carbs, 68 grams of fat, and then with the cream of wheat, it's 272, 401, and 68. So not too much different. 3,300 calories for the day. This one's around 33 to 400, so it's all pretty much the same. Hello. It has been 11 days post-show. It is the 23rd. I have been right back into reverse dieting, still sticking to that 33 to 3,500 calorie range, just with a little bit of snacking once in a while, but still trying to fit that macro range, just getting all my protein in. That's like the most important thing for me right now, is just to be in a surplus, get that protein in, and just recover from the show. But I was at a peak of 211 pounds in the morning a couple days ago, and now I'm around 203, 202, so I'm up like 12, 13 pounds from show. So all that bloat, all that water from this show slowly went away, so I'm feeling a lot better in that sense. Pretty much back to 100% workouts at this point. I have a leg day today, and I'm gonna do some filming eventually. I've just been taking a little bit of a break from it, and focusing on other things, but I'm gonna get back into filming pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, everything's been relatively the same, and as you can see, beard's coming in. I decided that this next off season is just gonna be the beard bulk. I don't know how else to say that. That sounds stupid as soon as I said it. Yeah, I'm just gonna grow out the beard for the entirety of the bulk, however long that may be. This is 1 week, pretty much, which is crazy. But what it's gonna look like, a year from now. That'd be insane. So I already had my protein oats breakfast, and I just had my chicken and rice too. I just made my cream of rice with 1 scoop of protein powder and a little bit of honey. And then this is just gonna go with chicken with some Chick-fil-A sauce. And again, we're gonna be around 3,500 calories for the time being, and just chill around there. Did get blood work done, waiting to hear back from the doctor about that. Just make sure everything is a-okay from post-show, and then go from there, right back to the bulk. And next show day that I'm kind of looking at is 2027. Probably gonna maybe be doing the Stingray in 2027, so April. So I have a long time to put on as much size as I can until then. And then same thing we did the other week. I have a whole new level of excitement for the gym. Every time I go in there, it feels different than when I would go in there before. Like, I feel like I really, really want to be in there. Each workout, each rep, I feel like there's so much more intent behind it, and yeah, I just love training like that. I love the way I've been training recently, and yeah, I hope that stays. But that's it. Expect some sort of workout video soon, but yeah, it's gonna be it. Alright, so I totally lied to you guys. I did not film that workout, and I just didn't want to. I wasn't feeling it, and it was decently busy, but it was a good arm day. Terrible lighting, but it was a good arm pump. My arms are very, 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 very pumped. But I also decided I am going to do something. I have always had a problem with body dysmorphia, along with many other people who work out. And one of my ideas before to combat that was to not look at my physique, or not look at my body in general. And I would do that for months at a time, and then I'd finally look at myself and I'd be like, whoa, big difference, because it's like looking at a tree, waiting for it to grow every single day from the time you plant it, Or it's like planting a seed and then digging up the seed because you're wondering why it's not growing even though it's been like 2 days. You're like, did I do something wrong? You mess with the soil, mess with something else, when you're just supposed to trust the process, supposed to trust that it's going to grow. And that's the same thing with your body. So for me, and this is going to be a promise that I'm making to myself, that I am not going to look at my physique until I am 230 pounds in the morning. That is my goal. Right now I am 198 pounds in the morning, so I'm going to wait till I put on 32 pounds before I look at myself in the mirror. And that is one, for my own mental sake, 2, I am a firm believer in manifesting and visualization. If you can visualize yourself underneath the giant pump cover, underneath the clothes, growing, and you can visualize yourself being at the place you want to be, which is for me 230 pounds. I can see myself 230 pounds underneath the clothes, and for me, that right there is what actually helps you grow. It actually helps you see your goal clearly. Like the body follows the mind. Like if you can really dedicate your mind to something and you can visualize it and you have a clear picture of your goal, you will achieve it. Your body will follow your brain. It will follow your mind. So that is something that I'm going to be doing. I'm still going to be recording YouTube videos, still going to be recording gym videos. You know, nothing more than this right here. You know, nothing more than the shirt, nothing more than the workouts, nothing more than the talking. The physique is being built, same as you guys. You know, you're chipping away, you know, and I am so passionate about this. And I've really never been more passionate about something in my entire life. I love bodybuilding. I love the process. I love the mental and physical commitment. You know, like it's a really big test of not only your physical strength but your mental strength. And that is why I feel like I love it so much. And I've never wanted to do so well in something in my entire life. I mean, just like Dallas McCarver, like that guy I idolize so much, you know, because he wanted something and he went out and got it at a young age too, because he could visualize it and he could see it and he wanted it so bad that he made it happen. And you know, guys like Dallas McCarver, Rich Piana, you know, Sam Sulek, like all these guys are just like grinders, and that's who I want to be. That's what I want myself to be, is just a grinder. So I will be 230 pounds. I will bench 405 pounds, and I will compete in classic physique either next year or 2027. That is true, and I know that, and I will achieve that, and I will get there. That is it. It was a successful arm day. Strength went up from last week. Still vascular and veiny as hell. So I'm gonna try to stay as lean as I can while growing. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video.